Friends, those who keep thinking about something or the other all the time, or those who have the problem of overthinking, listen to this line. Overthinking is ruining your life. Do you know? The scientific proven fact, if you don't know, then look at this image. The brain of those who think in normal amount works better, and the IQ of those person who think more actually keeps decreasing every day. Watch this video completely. In the end, you will say, what help did you give me? Friend, whether you are a student or a working adult, you will definitely have the problem of overthinking, whether you know it or not. Because in today's world, hardly any person is in peace and comfort. In today's world, every person wants to get ahead of the other person. And when that person is not able to get ahead of the other person, then he starts thinking about getting ahead of the other person. And the thinking starts from 1 day to 10 days. And this process of thinking changes from 10 days to a month and becomes your habit. And you do not even know when the habit becomes overthinking. And this thinking process keeps on increasing daily. And thinking more, despite that, when you are not able to get ahead of that person or in life, then you start doubting yourself that maybe there is some shortcoming in me. I will not be able to do this. There must be something special in him, due to which he went far ahead of me. Friends, in this video, I will tell you an interesting real story which will end your problem of overthinking. Friends, listen to one thing carefully. There is no special thing in any person. And even if there is, then only 5 or 10% of that person's success is affected, and the rest of that person, skill, way of working, etc. Make him successful. But instead of thinking practically, you make small things in life so big in your mind that you always keep thinking about something or the other, right? When you are thinking about one thing, another thing comes from the other side, and it starts bothering you, and inside it starts hollowing you. If you are a student, then you will have tension about studies. If you are a job holder, you will have tension about job, and due to these things always in your mind, something would be going on. According to scientific basis, many researches have also shown that overthinking reduces the creative power of your brain and slows down the growth of your brain. Overthinking reduces the efficiency and power of your neurons. The solution to all these problems of overthinking is listen to a story that will change your life completely. You will listen to a very strange but true story. It will 100% help you in getting rid of your overthinking. There was a magician named Harry Houdini. He used to claim that if he is put in jail and locked up, then within 1 hour he will open the lock of the jail door and come out. Harry Houdini was called by many small jailers and locked up, but every time he used to come out of there in a surprising way. Nobody knew how he did it without a key. Only people noticed that he used to keep a long, flexible steel wire under his belt, and probably by using that. He used to open the locks with a magical trick. How a person can open all the locks with just one steel wire, he opened one. Okay, but whatever locks Harry Houdini was locked in, he used to open them successfully with just one wire. And due to this art of his, he slowly started becoming famous. Then the people of a very big jail thought of locking Houdini in a very big jail, and when Houdini came to know about this, he accepted this challenge. And one day, when Houdini came to the jail, many people welcomed him with applause. After some time, Houdini was locked in the jail, and a guard of that jail said in Houdini's ear that this is the strongest and most advanced lock of the whole country. Hearing this, Houdini's confidence decreased a bit, but still he felt that he would open it with his magic tricks. Then Houdini was locked in the jail, and it was Houdini's turn to show his magic. He opened his belt and took out a big iron pin. As I told you, that was the thing with the help of which he used to open the lock. He always hid it. He tried to break the lock by inserting an iron pin in it. Before this, Houdini had unlocked thousands of locks, so people were confident that this time also he would easily unlock the lock within 1 hour. But Houdini had heard that the best lock of the whole country has been installed in it. Houdini started his work and started unlocking it. After 30 minutes, the confidence on Houdini's face started to disappear, and after about an hour he was drenched in sweat, but still, he could not open the lock. 2 hours passed. Still, he could not open this lock. By the time 2.5 hours came, he gave up and in anger hit the jail door with his hand. He saw that the jail door was never locked now. How can anyone unlock an open lock? So he got confused in the mechanism of the lock, but on the other hand, the guard had also told him that it is the best lock of the country, and due to this, he got trapped in such a thing. Truly, this was the best lock in the world. That prison door was locked. It was completely locked, but in Houdini's mind. Before this competition, the guard had told Houdini that the best lock of the country has been installed in it, and this thing had stuck in Houdini's mind, and he was overthinking about this, about a thing which does not exist and which does not exit at all. According to scientific research, a person gets 60,000 different thoughts in a day, and 80% of those thoughts are useless. You also do overthinking in your life about things which are actually not a problem for you. And like Houdini, you are not able to focus on your goals. And like that guard, anyone comes and says anything to you and goes away, and you keep ruining your life by overthinking about that thing. How many times this must have happened to you in life that you cannot do this, but the solution to that question must have turned out to be very simple, and by overthinking, you make even the easiest thing difficult, like it happened with Houdini. If he had checked before getting locked in the jail that the lock was not locked, then perhaps he would not have been insulted. There is an African proverb which says that when there is no enemy inside you, then the enemy outside cannot harm you even a bit. The enemies, the doubts, are all inside you. Remove the inner doubts. If you remove it and build confidence, then the outside world will not be able to harm you. The mind is so helpful for you, but at the same time, the more it stays as your friend for life, the more its other side will lie to you. You will not be able to do this. You are not worthy of this. You will never be able to do anything, etc. But you have to believe in yourself and do not think too much and keep doing your work. And if you feel that you can do one thing and cannot do the other, then this false fact and barrier is just inside your mind. There is a quote, "Think less, live better. Think less, live long." You should follow this, and if you want to enjoy a good life, then read some good books, which bring positive effects in your life. If you are not able to read books, due to some reason, then subscribe to our channel now, because we bring a summary of a good book every week, which will help you a lot in growing in life. Also, do daydreaming and increase the intelligence of your mind. Think good things. Think about those things throughout the day, which bring positive effects in your life. First of all, positive thinking and good things cannot be called overthinking. Positive thinking will end your overthinking. This will give you more energy instead of giving you a headache. People who think positively have a positive aura around them. Do overthinking of positive